into this without a plan. You'd be exposed as a god candidate.
Listen, Mirai. We have to be careful. She's right.
But if we don't help her, she won't make it. Wait, though. If he fails to lure out any god candidates, he won't kill her right here and now. At the very least, she's his ally for 33 days.
Well, now what's this? Another angel, huh? Not who I was looking for. But that's okay. You're pretty cute. I wonder who you belong to. I've gotta say, though, my own angel is sexier.
You should know you're not going to be luring out any more god candidates with that girl.
Then she's of no further use to me.
What happened? She collapsed all of a sudden.
She's not moving.
Unbelievable! Did he just kill that girl using his Metropon?
I feel sick.
How disappointing. My goal there was to reduce the number of candidates by at least one.
Hey, just between you and me, what exactly do you mean by disappointing? As long as it's not my own god candidate who's been eliminated, I barely feel anything when humans die. Although I must admit, I think your death would please me greatly.
I guess that makes sense. You want your own candidate to become god. In that case, you should be thanking me for taking these three out of the running.
Truth of the matter is, I don't care if my candidate becomes god or not. I just want him to be happy.
You're not making any sense. Man, you angels are so weird.
And you're standing in the way of that happiness.
Nase, what are you doing?
Gee, that's tough. But regardless, the next god is going to be me.
Nah, totally not happening.
Huh?
Truth is, if you get close, I'll have my partner kill you.
So even though you're all cute and childlike, you're special rank?
Maybe it's my cuteness that makes me so special. What do you think? All god candidates, it's time for you to go home. Blend in with the people leaving and act normal. Let's go, Mirai. See you later, Mr. Metropolitan. Gotta fly.
Now then. Hand over those wings and that arrow. 8 to go.
I couldn't do a damn thing.
The responsibility lies with us. We angels stopped you.
Mirai, don't feel guilty over what happened. It wasn't your fault at all. But I just hate that Metropolitan.
I never knew Saki was capable of hating people.
By now it must be clear that the 3 people he murdered were law-abiding citizens. The police will get involved.
So will the police be able to arrest him?
They wouldn't even have a chance. Don't forget he's got wings and arrows. And on top of that, he'd be able to outsmart them.
Are we left with killing him?
Huh?
It'd be impossible. I'm not capable. I just couldn't. I'm not even capable of hating anyone.
Are you alright, dear?
Are you having fun, Mirai?
Of course, Dad. You guys are the best. Nothing in the world is more important than family time.
You're right. I discovered I'm at my happiest when I get to spend my days off with you guys.
Dad? You know how Mom always says, all people are born to find happiness? You think that's true?
Oh, she just says that out of habit. Don't worry about it.
That's not what I meant. It's just, I'm happy now, but how in the world can I stay happy forever? I can't figure out how to make everyone else around me happy.
How to stay happy forever, you say? Well, the first step is to convince yourself that you're happy.
You have to convince yourself? That's a silly answer.
Huh, you think so? I was pretty serious.
That wouldn't make everyone happy. And anyway, sometimes you can't convince yourself that you're happy.
Mirai, tell me, what is the worst thing you think a person can do?
That's a hard one. Murder?
Yeah, I'd say that's definitely not okay. But that's pretty obvious. I mean, there are laws against that kind of thing. I'm talking about something you should never do, even though there's no law against it.
I don't know, Dad. What is it?
I think the worst thing a person can do in this world is to hate another person. Nothing good ever comes of it. It's no good for your own mind, of course, and it's no good for others either.
You know things because you're an adult, Dad.
What do you mean?
You told me I shouldn't kill people, and more important than that, I shouldn't hate them either. Am I right? I feel like hearing that made me grow up.
Oh, you're all grown up? That was quick. Well, I'm glad you understand, because it's simple to say, but extremely hard to do. Seems like we've been saying it for years. If we could just stop hating others, there'd be fewer wars and conflicts, and that would mean fewer sad and disappointed people. Maybe then we'd get closer to everyone being as happy as your mom says they want to be.
Listen up, Mirai. No one's telling you to kill Metro Polyman. We're just saying things won't improve if you leave them as they are.
What Revel is proposing isn't going to change Mirai's mind. He doesn't believe killing someone can set him on the road to happiness. And nothing we say to him is going to convince him otherwise.
We need allies. After today, most god candidates are probably scared to death of Metro Polyman. So maybe we could do what Metro Blue was proposing. How about joining forces with some of the remaining candidates for mutual protection?
Sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
Saki! Get behind me! Is that a god candidate?
Go ahead and shoot me with a red arrow. It'll prove to you that I'm not being controlled. And then you'll be able to command me to tell you everything that I'm really thinking. Shoot me! Why are you waiting? What if I'm being controlled by Metro Polyman?
He's got a point.
Just a minute! I don't think you really need to shoot him. And actually, it would be much better if you didn't. This person isn't trying to lie to you, right?
If Nase says he isn't lying, then believe me, he isn't. That being the case, like Nase says, it's better not to shoot him. Shooting him would force him to tell us the truth, but in the end, he'd also just conform to whatever we say or do.
I believe Nase's telling the truth.
So do I.
I appreciate it. I don't have a lot of time left.
What do you mean by not a lot of time left?
I have late-stage cancer. That's what. It's spread everywhere, and it's terminal. The doctors told me I had 3 months to live. And then, almost exactly 3 months later, an angel appeared before me. I was absolutely certain it had come to escort me to the afterlife. You mean you didn't come here to take me away?
Not really, but it sounds like you've lost all hope to live.
I'm done. The truth is, for better or worse, I've reached the end of my life. All humans die eventually. There's no escape.
I understand. However, I read once in an ancient tome that those who have had their lives taken from them and have accepted death can become even stronger than those who have lost all hope to live.
What are you saying?
I'm suggesting to you that I can give you another shot at life. If you become God before you succumb to your illness, your life will be saved. In fact, you'll live for thousands of years after that.
I have a family, you know. My greatest concern is what will happen to them in the future. With a wife and child and another on the way, I'd have a chance to provide for them their whole lives. I jumped at the chance, but I found out it wasn't as easy as it sounded. They have 999 days to choose one of the 13 candidates to become God. And now you have Metro Polyman eliminating the competition. It would be a miracle if I lasted 999 days. There's no way I'm getting chosen while I'm still alive, so I decided to stop getting treatment. Instead, I started plotting what I could accomplish with my wings and arrow. That's when I came up with a plan. I used my red arrow on rich people and had them give me over 200 million yen to pass on to the wife and children I'd be leaving behind. A thief like me doesn't deserve to be the supreme being. A selfish man who only thinks of himself shouldn't be God.
Hey, that's not true at all. In fact, that's the right way to use your wings and arrow.
You just want your family to be safe and happy. Why is that wrong?
Well, wrong or not, what I did has consequences. I stole that money in exchange for giving up the chance to become God. After that, I started thinking about what I could do while I was still alive to ensure the future happiness of my children. The most urgent thing is to make sure a monster like Metropoliman never becomes God. To prevent a disaster like that from happening, I'm trying to meet as many God candidates as possible and form an alliance with them to defeat him. To that end, I'm determined to identify each of them and decide which one is worthy of becoming God. To find the other candidates, I shot private eyes and psychologists with red arrows until I hit the 14-person limit. I then sent them to the stadium. They reported back that a few people behaved like they could see angels and arrows. Mirai Kagehashi, Saki Hanakago, you could see them. Now that I've taken myself out of the running, I can look at others with a clear and impartial eye. When I saw the pictures of you in that report, I thought, these two are good. So let me ask, are either of you intent on becoming God?
No, I don't really want the job.
Neither do I.
I hear you both. That's good. I can't imagine any decent person wanting to become God.
I'm willing to help you, but only if you agree to one condition.
And what's that?
You'd have to continue your treatments. Fight to the end. Don't give up on life. I think it's selfish of you to say you're okay with dying. Consider the feelings of the family you'll leave behind.
Okay, I agree. Bottom line, I want to live as many days as I possibly can.
Right. What's the most effective way to use these 3 wings and arrows? Red arrows don't allow you to tell someone to kill themselves. You can't tell someone to commit murder either. That means I have to be very careful in my use of the white arrow. It's the only thing I have that can kill someone else. However, what if someone starts out urgently wanting to die? Or even wanting to kill someone?
My angel's name is Beret. She's also known as the Angel of Knowledge.
Beret?
An educated angel. One that has acquired all the knowledge of the heavens from angels, God, and personal history. But also, who was demoted from special rank to first rank for constantly flaunting that knowledge.
From his boasts, I think Metropoliman's angel is Mesa.
I've gotta say though, my own angel is sexier.
He was proud of that.
Mesa, known as the Angel of Greed. According to Beret, Mesa shot from unranked to special rank. She has no idea exactly how that happened.
By the way, could you tell us your name?
Oh, didn't I introduce myself yet?
No.
I must have gotten distracted. Sorry, my name is Narato Mukaido. I work for a large clothing company where I'm in charge of planning new products. Or I used to before I got sick.
When you say plan, are you saying you design clothes?
That's right. Take a look.
Oh, what are these?
Costume ideas. They're for protection. We should conceal our identities, like Metropoliman. If we're gonna take this guy on, we need to be ready for anything. And these suits are designed for that. Let's hold another strategy meeting tomorrow. If I don't show up, you can assume I'm dead.
See, there you go again.
I'm just joking. See you later.
He's an odd person.
Yeah, but it seems like he might be dependable.
The strongest ones among us are those who are prepared to die.
Those who are prepared to die.
That's it for today, everyone. See you all tomorrow.
Kinda day. Wanna do some babe watching again?
I suppose. Do you have some place in mind?
Let's go check out the middle school today. Being the chairman of the board's grandson, you get to go wherever you like. Oh man, Sayuri's so cute. She's 3 years younger than us, isn't she?
Girls her age are the prettiest. Their bodies and minds are pure.
Well, still, I wish I could date a girl like her.
Listen, if you'd be willing to die in order to sleep with her, I could make her fall head over heels for you.
Seriously?
Here's the catch. You'd definitely die for real after the experience.
That's a little extreme.
Minamikawa, if you could have any wish come true,
anything at all, what would you wish for?
Seriously? Anything at all? I guess it'd be money. I'd want to be obscenely rich.
Wrong answer.
Excuse me?
Think bigger. Something that would affect the whole world.
Well then, how about getting rid of all the nuclear weapons on the planet?
Alright, that's more like it.
Oh yeah, and I wish for all ugly girls to disappear. Huh?
I approve of those wishes.
One other thing. I'd wish for all men more handsome than me to disappear as well.
That's no good. That would kill me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Tell me, Kanade, what is it you'd wish for?
Well, let's see. Not for something that could realistically happen, like someone dying. If I could have any wish granted, I'd want something unimaginable. Something like bringing back the dead.
Your little sister? What? Oh man, they all left.
In archery, there are close-range and long-range targets. Close-range ones are 28 meters away, and long-range ones are 60 meters away. Did you know that?
Huh?
The arrow's range is 31.6 meters. Targets farther than that are a problem. By merging two arrows, I can easily reach 60 meters. If I combine three, I could reach over 90.
What are you doing out there?
Nothing. Let's go. I brought flowers. Happy birthday.
Our priority is contacting this boy. He's the other god candidate I found at the stadium. Unfortunately, he flew away, and I wasn't able to follow him.
Minus Metropoliman and us, plus the ones he's eliminated, there should be 5 god candidates left.
One is that boy in the photo, so there are 4 left to find.
We should watch for people who suddenly come into wealth or become popular in an unnatural way. If you come across someone who exhibits any other signs of unusual behavior, it's highly likely they'll be god candidates.
However, police say the driver remains a person
What's
of interest,
going on?
and they are investigating.
Isn't that the
any
girl who
possible
killed 3 of her
links between
classmates 2
anyone
years
who
ago?
was arrested? We have this breaking news. What's believed to be a declaration of criminal intent written by fugitive Girl A has been released to the public. The note reads, I
What
killed
is
3
this?
cute girls a couple of
What did I
years
just
ago,
say?
but if I get
Unusual
out of here,
behavior.
then this time
How'd
I'd
that
like to
girl
kill lots of
escape?
girls who aren't
She even left a note.
According to the TMPD, Girl A was being held
Wings
at a
and
local
arrows.
training
Can they be given to humans who aren't god candidates?
Yes, but only with conditions.
Metropoliman could have given them to that girl?
Yeah, but weren't her 3 earlier murder victims stabbed to death with a knife?
Hey, if she's gotten hold of a knife, she won't need a white arrow.
And if she now has wings, she can kidnap anybody, and it will be nearly impossible to catch her.